Hey guys, we're here in the Newsarama Skybox at New York Comic Con. I'm Justin Tyler.
I'm Grace Randolph.
We're talking to Lance Fensterman, the Grand Poobah?
It's Grand.
Oh, it is. That's the French.
There's an E at the end.
I love your sneakers, by the way. Your
these
CONverse.
are cool. Yeah, so this guy made them for me. Maybe you can see them.
They're New York Comic Cons.
Ow. Ow. This is like yoga. I shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, they're
The
New York
Legos
Comic
and everything.
Cons.
Did no one say that yet? Come on.
Yeah, no, and they have Legos on them. They're really cool.
That's amazing.
awesome.
These are shoes that most grown-up adults don't wear.
Yeah.
But not me.
Comic-Con,
only-
you're awesome.
I thought you were like 12 years old. You're an adult.
I am 12.
Oh.
Here
Yeah.
and here.
Yeah.
But that's the only
But
place.
that's everything else. Great. There's something to think about.
Yeah.
The con.
Yes.
How's it been going? It's bigger and larger than ever.
Broader, and
Yeah.
it's growing into a regular adolescent at
Yeah.
8 years old.
Yeah.
It's ahead of its time. It's good. I think it's good, actually. We use this fancy new technology to...
Yeah, tell us about that, the badges, the scanning.
So there's a little chip in all of the badges
Yeah.
so that we can monitor like testosterone levels, cholesterol.
Mine's very low.
Yes, and you're a very regular man. Though. You should be proud of that.
Thank you. Well, I work at it.
Yes, work at it. No, but so we don't track like where people are on the show floor, but just you scan in and you scan out. So we always know in real time how many people are in the building. And then also we like secured the whole building, so you couldn't just kind of come in and hang out if you didn't have a badge.
Yeah.
So it was like the smoothest we've ever done
Well,
things.
did someone come and pitch this to you, or would you go out and seek it?
It came to me in a peyote dream that I had, where I was like...
More security.
Yeah, and I was like a marshmallow man, and I was
Wolf.
eating attendees. It was weird.
Wolf came up to you and said, "Get the chip."
Get the chip. So it's just an idea that we had that would be an easy way to track people and
It's
be
nice.
secure.
You have an outdoor. You can walk out without leaving the con, and it was a great idea.
It was cool. So here's a factoid. Between the hours of 9 a.m. and 11:30 yesterday morning, we brought 60,000 people into the building. So I don't know, but that's like 2.5 hours. So let's just say 180 minutes to be simple. I can't do math, but like 60,000 divided by 180. That's a lot of people a minute.
How many people? How many tickets a day do you have?
It's around that. It's I actually I was doing the math when you guys came to get me to do this interview. So if you ask me any like
It's fresh.
statistical numbers, I don't know them.
You say you haven't done them yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm like halfway done. I think it'll be like 130,000
Well, you sold
people.
out really early. Do you think that are you at capacity, or do you think you'll try and make it bigger next year?
Well, I think we'll kind of expand. You know what I mean? Like we'll use the roof. Just kidding.
Good. Let's get up there.
Yeah, let's see who can really fly.
Yeah. Just put a chip. As long
it'll
as
be
the chip.
fun.
Well,
Yeah.
I have to ask you. Everyone's been talking about the fact. Why is there no DC booth?
There is. Well, there isn't. There isn't.
No, like no booth. Is
Yeah.
is this like a new trend that we can expect in conventions? Is this like they relate to the party?
No, I think it was like we've been talking to him for kind of the whole year about, all right, what do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? And like what they wanted to do was more an experience, right, than a booth. And honestly, what they wanted to show off, I don't think it would have been a good idea to do it in the middle of the show floor, right? It's
Yeah.
just too chaotic, right? So like
You
where
can't
they
really
put
look
it,
at it.
yeah, it's
They have
much safer,
costumes
it's
up.
cooler, yeah, exactly. It's got better lighting. I
Yeah.
love it over there. I think it's really cool. But it's kind of funny that like I want to be philosophical. Like, what is a booth?
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, they don't have a booth on the show floor, but they have the exact same thing, like 100 yards in another direction.
But also they have their signings in Artist Alley, which
Yeah.
had this, the side effect of bringing a lot more people to Artist Alley.
Yeah,
which I think is great.
Yeah.
That's something that I feel like everyone's been excited
And I don't think they were suffering over there too much to begin with, but like honestly, signings in people's booths suck. Like, ask anyone who's in a booth next to the booth that has a signing, and there's a line parked in front of
This
their space.
Mattel line has been going by us
It's
all
insane.
convention.
It started as soon as the doors open. So like,
Yeah.
we are happy to have signings being done in different parts of the building because it disperses. It's an adult word.
Yeah, that's good.
disperses crowds into other areas. So.
Your 12-year-old self's very confused right now.
No.
It's like,
Well, my 12-year-old self has a word a day.
Oh,
calendar,
nice, very
so-
nice, very
Yes,
nice.
today's, fortunately. Yeah, the Artist Alley, I was there last night, was packed
Yeah.
with people, so that must be huge for them.
They're happy, as far as I know. It's always anecdotal, but the story was Thursday was like last year's Friday in terms of sales. Friday was like last year's Saturday. And I don't know, Saturday
Was like
been
amazing.
invented.
Yeah.
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Only it was Mauve Saturday or something.
Yeah, Red Coster Day. It was Red Coster Day.
Your con. That was funny.
good.
Yeah, that was good wordplay.
Let's just live in that.
That was good wordplay.
Well, also the Cosmos team was in our booth, and off camera they were like, "This is so much more pleasant than San Diego." They were like, they were like, "This just has more energy. It doesn't seem dreary."
Pleasant, yeah. I don't know. It's interesting they say that because this building can be challenging sometimes. Like when Friday, it was just like, we don't want to have Wi-Fi today.
Yeah.
The building was like, I woke up and like, I don't feel like Wi-Fi today, so we just didn't have any. So I'm glad it's pleasant for some. For some, it's tricky.
Well, how do you try and differentiate yourself from San Diego? You
New
don't
York.
want to be San Diego East, right?
No. I mean, we're in New York. Like, it's the media capital of the world. It's the comics capital of the world. It's got a different edge. Like, the block, which is like an area kind of on the other side of the hall, is about, vinyl toys and art and graffiti, and it's very like Brooklyn and downtown.
Yeah.
So like we try and just take on the vibe of the city because that's what we are. We're an extension of that.
And I think another thing that people have said is that there's an energy here that San Diego is like, so everything is a little more aggressive, and here is like a little more positivity, I feel like. And I don't know if it's because there's more space or just the city itself, like you're saying.
I think a lot of it might be, we had a lot of first-time attendees every year.
Yeah.
So like 30-35% of the people that come to this show,
Because it's so easy to come.
yeah, have never come to New York Comic Con before, and more importantly, they've never been to a show like this, right?
Yeah.
So that might be tougher for like really high-end toy guys because they're not maybe going to be interested in that. But for people that are looking for new fans, it's awesome. And there's a certain freshness to it. They're not asking about, old back issues and what this inker did because they're have a newer perspective.
They're just like, they see something that they like and they want to check it out.
How novel.
Which is
that?
No, I got to read a lot of internet articles before I like something.
Well, also there's a big focus on comics still here.
Yeah.
People complain that San Diego's gone very, media.
We always try and keep comics in the center of what we do. And there's a lot of TV stuff here as well, but it's not maybe quite overtaken so much, And we'll keep comics at the center of what we do, but we also want to grow out into lots of different directions. Just stay true to our core, I think every year I've said that to you guys.
Yes, indeed.
Like stay true to the core, and then we move out from there.
Well, you have a team of lawyers off camera that have.
Yes, that's correct.
Make you say that.
They're,
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that sign means. Okay.
Oh.
All right,
Don't read. I wouldn't read that.
Okay.
Make you,
I might have violated something.
That's a weird knife, by the way. And also, I would be remiss to not ask you about the food options. P. LePage.
I was going to bring it up.
Okay, good.
Yes.
P. LePage, who often does this show with us, is his big thing for you is like, what's going on with the food?
All right, this was a big victory. It was a very big victory this year. There are food trucks.
Yes.
Okay, there's 2 of them for 130,000 people, so only 6
the
people
lines are still
ate at
pretty
them.
long. Yeah.
But there's food trucks, like a mac and cheese thing, right?
I saw that.
Which some friends of mine went to and loved it.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And there's a taco place. I want to get there. I can't remember what they called it, but it's like a falafel thing. And a
You do
falafel
some
taco.
crazy food lines, though.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, is that up to you at all? Can you try and bring in more food, or you're like, come on, Javits, you're killing me?
Is there a way you could just jump in and maybe cook some?
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Because I think we need sort of your
so awesome.
your energy level to really
come back there slinging hash.
Where's Fensterman?
Yeah.
I think he's working the line down.
He's the dude in the hairnet, the third from the right.
Yeah.
It's
You'd
got
be
a
so
toothpick.
popular, though. People would be like, yes.
Cook me sandwiches. No, we want to bring in more food trucks, but
It's a great.
it's tricky. But yeah, it was good. So Pete got screwed because he finally had some good food and he didn't get to eat it. So.
Yeah, well,
So the guy that wasn't here.
that's the story of Charlie Brown LePage's life. I think. Awesome. Well, thanks for sitting down and talking to us.
Always.
I know you have to get back to work. You have numbers to crunch.
I have numbers to crunch.
You have lawyers to argue with.
Absolutely.
And congrats on a
Thank
huge
you.
convention.
This is always, I told you this, always my favorite part of the show.
Well, it's nice to relaxing
True.
sort of end. It's
True.
like, oh, we've done it.
Plus, they pay me $300 to sit here and pretend.
And that's something that you're not supposed to say.
That's correct.
Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. Come to this convention.